There are also a bunch of other images of Fazbear Frights art. I just don't feel like gasping that many times. Welcome to FNaF News! I'm your host, the TNT Muffin, and today we're going to be talking about a bunch of leaked images from the Ultimate Guide. So today I was going to originally talk about the Jumbo Lefty plushie, gonna do a review on that, but we have some very exciting news that I feel like is more important. So we've got a bunch of art for Fazbear Frights, including an image of the Stitch Wraith. We've got a 3D model for Spring Bonnie. We have evidence that Nightmarionne is coming to FNaF AR, and a bunch of lore stuff as well. So first of all, a bunch of art from Fazbear Frights. Step closer, you can see there's text to the side, which makes me think that there might be a short description of each book and then an image. Then there's out of stock. The image of it doesn't match the description that he has in the book, because I'm pretty sure that he was supposed to have like human teeth and eyes. So that's a little strange, but whatever. Room for one more, all the mini arenas crawling all over this guy. There's 1:35 a.m. Is that Poppy Playtime in the background? Ella looks very scary in this image. I don't know why you would buy that. There's this image which shows some guy crawling into Fredbear's mouth, and then another guy in the foreground. I don't know what this is, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of behind on all the lore from the books, so I really have no idea what's going on here. Then there's this guy with all this science stuff. Again, I don't really know what this one is. Chica carrying away a child. I'm very confused by these things. There's Dance With Me, this lady, and then that hologram of Ballora dancing around in the background. And then the Stitch Wraith. So here is an official drawing of the Stitch Wraith. Pretty cool. We get to see what he actually looks like now. That's interesting. So now into Spring Bonnie. Spring Bonnie, Yellow Rabbit Springlock animatronic, one of the first created by Henry. Spring Bonnie was often worn by William Afton, who prided himself on effortlessly performing in the suit. He used the costume to gain the trust of and ultimately murder numerous children. Appearances: FNaF 3 minigame, FNaF 4 minigame, Pizzeria Simulator, that's the one in Fruity Maze, Ultimate Custom Night Easter egg. What? I could be forgetting it, maybe, but I don't remember this guy being an Ultimate Custom Night at all. Also in the Silver Eyes and Into the Pit. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then, of course, the image, a 3D model, it seems, of Spring Bonnie. It looks like it was supposed to be in Help Wanted. Maybe they just ended up not using it. Maybe they were going to originally use this and then changed it to Glitch Trap. So now into Nightmarionne, a nightmare animatronic with a puppet design. The puppet's music box plays while Nightmarionne is active, but there's no mechanics such as keeping the music box wound that can prevent its attack. Appearances: FNaF 4, Halloween DLC, Ultimate Custom Night, Help Wanted, Special Delivery. We're pretty sure there's going to be a character coming very soon in FNaF AR, because we're getting those teasers, the big update. I think they might have said in the past that this update's going to have a new character, so this could be the guy. He would be a cool one to have in the game. So now on to some lore stuff. The fire, the incident shown in Pizzeria Simulator, and its aftermath are revisited via police evidence. It seems the cassette man's plan did not work exactly as intended. The puppet. Larson pulls the puppet from an evidence locker where evidence from the Pizzeria Simulator fire is housed. It seems like the puppet animatronic somehow survived the fire. I don't think William Afton did, even though it says the plan did not work exactly as intended. I don't think this means William Afton survived, because UCN is pretty much supposed to be like his purgatory or something like that. But we do know that like the entire animatronic wasn't destroyed, because, you know, Glitch Trap exists, they had to like scan it or whatever, and that somehow made Glitch Trap go into the game. The lore is confusing. I don't know what this is talking about. Larson pulls the puppet from an evidence locker. Is this something I missed, or is this something that's like in a future game? I don't really know what this is from. Now a bunch of more reading. Technology. Several pieces of technology cross over between the books and the game. Springlock suits in particular feature heavily in both. We saw the idea of making someone or some place invisible to an animatronic in both FNaF 3 and the Fourth Closet. The illusion disc and the twisted ones may have a place in the games as well, one possibility being the nightmare animatronics in FNaF 4. I don't know if this is like confirming it, or if this is just like more speculation, like saying that this is what the fans think. Missing children. While many fans have been quick to point out that Henry, William Afton, Charlie, Charlotte, and Elizabeth are all characters from the games and the books, fans have also noted that two of the original victims in the books, Susie and Fritz, match the names etched on the tombstones in Pizzeria Simulator. One of the missing children in the Fourth Closet goes unnamed, though it is noted that he's wearing a striped shirt. It's not the crying child, I promise. Remnant. Remnant was initially mentioned in two of the hidden schematics in Pizzeria Simulator, but it wasn't until the Fourth Closet that this concept was seen in action. In Afton's lab, we see the superheating and injection of Remnant into an animatronic, and we see the spirit of children haunting the animatronic. It seems that Candy Cadet's secret stories of 5 becoming 1 were born out after all. The creators. The books offer a closer peek at Henry and William Afton, how their partnership flourished early on, and how their view of animatronics evolved over time. thoughtful fans might want to give these sections a closer look to determine how they impact the story of the games as well. So yeah, I read a bunch of words there. So yeah, some very exciting news from the Ultimate Guide. I'm sure there's a lot more stuff that we haven't seen yet, so when the book comes out, or if anything else is leaked before I post the video, I'll try to include it. But that's all the news we have today. If you want to subscribe, click the button on top of my head. If you want to watch one of my last news videos, you can click that button over there. And if you want to see some other video I made, click that button over there. And I'll see you if we get any more epic news on the Ultimate Guide.